Wait a minute. Here is somebody. And how? It's Max de Winter, man who owns Manderley. You have heard of Manderley, haven't you? Yes, of course. He's been ill. They say he can't get over his wife's death. She drowned in a bay near Manderley. Here, kiddo, take that to the band over there with the waiter. Quick, quick. Rebecca. His wife was called a beauty. Well, weren't we all? It's so good of you to join us, you know. I did wonder, just that little bit. Would you remember me?
Oh, immediately, Mrs. Van Hopper. Exactly where?
My cousin Billy's birthday, Claridge's. Oh, he was so proud to have you for his friend. Oh, and to hear him talk about Manderley, oh, stars in his eyes. A fairyland. I wonder you can bear to leave it. Billy said, you know, that, what do you call it, that galleried hall. Oh, he said it was a gem. I'll bet Manderley's entertained royalty, huh? Is that so?
Not since Ethelred. The one they called the Unready. My family gave him that name. He was invariably late for dinner.
I like that one. I love a man with humor. Okay, now that we've broken the ice, I hope we'll see some more of you. Now, come over to the suite sometime, have a drink. I often have a few friends over, you know? Ah.
It's very kind of you, but I've only just arrived and I'm not sure how... What do you think of Monte Carlo? Or don't you think anything of it?
I suppose it's artificial in a way. But then the setting...
No, but she's spoiled. You know, that's her trouble. I mean, most girls would give their eyes to see Monty.
Wouldn't that rather defeat the purpose?
Yes, but you are the funny one.
Good morning. Are you alone?
Yes.
Please, join me. Garçon, une chaise pour mademoiselle.
Bien, monsieur.
So, how are you this morning?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm sorry if I was rude last night.
You weren't?
Well, not to you, perhaps. How is your friend this morning?
She has a touch of influenza.
Poor Mrs. Van Hopper. To be treated with champagne cocktails, perhaps. Hmm? Poached eggs, toast, English marmalade, and coffee. Yes? Merci.
She's training me to be what's called a companion. She pays me.
I didn't know you could buy companionship.
Not the real kind, of course not. I looked up the word in a dictionary. It said, a companion is a friend of the bosom.
Don't you have any family?
No, my parents are both dead.
Oh. We have something in common. We're both on our own in the world. I do have a sister and an ancient grandmother, but, neither of them make for companionship.
But you do have a home, though. Somewhere of your own. I bought a picture postcard of Manderley when I was a child. Cost half my pocket money.
An empty house. Sometimes as lonely as a full hotel. So what's going to happen to this friend of the bosom when Mrs. Van Hopper falls downstairs and breaks her exquisite neck?
I suppose there'll be other Mrs. Van Hoppers.
Plenty. And at your age, such a future holds no terrors for you, does it? Nothing does. I'm twice your age. Go and put a hat on.